The main character proudly walks through his historic orchard early in the morning. The apple trees planted generations ago are flourishing under the golden sunlight. He admires a legacy left by his family while planning another peaceful day on his property. The orchard owner harvests fresh apples while smiling proudly. His family has preserved this land for more than a century. Every tree represents generations of hard work and history. The owner discovers an old family photograph hanging inside his farmhouse. It shows his great-grandfather planting the first apple trees nearly 150 years ago. He smiles proudly while remembering his family's legacy. The owner reviews historic property documents stored carefully in his farmhouse office. Some legal records date back to 1923 and reveal the property's protected agricultural status. The peaceful morning is interrupted when unfamiliar vehicles stop outside the orchard fence. Highland Park HOA representatives begin inspecting the property from a distance. The Highland Park HOA president introduces herself and claims the orchard violates neighborhood landscaping regulations. The owner listens calmly, without reacting emotionally. The Highland Park HOA president hands over a violation notice demanding that several historic trees be removed. The owner carefully reads every page before responding. The orchard owner politely explains that the apple trees existed long before the Highland Park HOA community was developed. Highland Park HOA representatives remain unconvinced. The owner begins gathering historical documents proving his family's ownership and agricultural rights. He organizes old property maps and legal records inside his office. The owner discovers an important legal document dated 1923 that may completely change the situation. He realizes the orchard possesses special protections established over a century ago. The orchard owner visits the local county records office to research the original land registration documents. He learns that his orchard was officially recognized as protected agricultural land long before the Highland Park HOA existed. The owner discovers that his property's agricultural rights have been continuously recognized for generations. The historic documents reveal that the orchard predates every development in the surrounding area. Returning home, the owner walks peacefully through his orchard while reflecting on the legal protections attached to his family's land. The trees remain untouched and thriving. The Highland Park HOA board schedules an emergency meeting to discuss the orchard. Several members express concern after learning the property may have historical protections. The orchard owner hires an experienced property attorney specializing in agricultural land rights. Together, they begin reviewing the 1923 legal document in detail. The attorney explains that a single clause written in 1923 may permanently protect the orchard from Highland Park HOA regulations. The owner listens carefully and feels optimistic. News about the historic orchard dispute begins spreading throughout the neighborhood. Local residents become curious about the property's fascinating history. Several longtime residents reveal that they always believed the orchard was a protected local landmark. Their stories further strengthen the owner's confidence. The orchard owner organizes every historical document, survey map, and legal certificate into a professional presentation for the upcoming legal proceedings. The owner discovers additional archival photographs showing the orchard in operation more than 100 years ago. The images beautifully document the property's rich history. An agricultural historian visits the orchard and confirms its historical significance. The expert explains that orchards of this age are extremely rare and culturally valuable. The historian identifies several original tree varieties that are no longer commonly grown in modern orchards. Their preservation adds even greater significance to the property. The Highland Park HOA president receives copies of the historical findings and becomes increasingly concerned. The evidence clearly shows that the orchard predates the entire Highland Park HOA community. The orchard owner prepares for an official mediation meeting. He remains calm and confident, knowing that historical facts strongly support his position. The mediation process officially begins as both parties gather to discuss the dispute. The owner presents his historical evidence. including the remarkable legal language preserved since 1923. Subscribe to HO Drama Neighbor for more.